Hello, I'm Ryan, and I am the new editor, for the podcast at least. I want to give a heads up that there are spoilers ahead, and similarly, profanity and specific language is used in certain parts of the video, so just be warned. Another thing is that the podcast episodes are on back order by a lot. The footage of the following is a bit dated. We're a month behind, and it's my job to bring us back on a schedule, so please be on the lookout for rapid episodes ahead of time. With that being said, please like, comment, look at the other stuff Project Cherryton has to offer, and most importantly, enjoy the video.
This is episode 20 of the Cherryton Podcast featuring me, wquiz, and Werewolf. With us today, we have FriedChurro, Sheeb, Sid, and Flying Blue again. Hell yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about
We're going to be talking about
3
chapter
and
3
4.
And number 4, a disturbance
And
in the
4
mist, and
there.
a moderately bad day even for a bunny rabbit.
Which implies that bunny rabbits frequently have very bad days.
A lot of disturbance in this chapter. Literally.
Everybody's angry.
Yeah, so actually I should probably...
Except for that little grasshopper that Lugosi meets at the outside of the theater.
Oh yeah, the grasshopper.
He seems like he's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty important to the plot.
Too. He is actually. So Werewolf quit doing the synopsis. He like came to me in mod chat the other day, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna quit this project if you make me do the synopsis ever again.
That is not what
And
I
so,
said. That is not what I said.
Instead of doing the synopsis, we're gonna just go through the chapter because it's no longer spoilers. Also, don't talk about spoilers, especially.
Stop talking about spoilers.
Okay, so chapter 3, a disturbance in the mist. Lugosi doesn't want to see anything, so he puts his hand over his eyes.
He's scared.
He's scared.
He's
Okay,
spooked.
so he's out on the balcony of the gym. They call it the gym, but it's really like an auditorium, with the stage and all that. And then he sees a bug on the ground, a little grasshopper. And
I think it's really funny how that grasshopper is like rather detailed compared to everything else.
It's got like the antenna of like a katydid, but it's got the body of a cricket. So I'm not entirely
Was that in the
sure.
anime?
Yes,
I don't remember if that was in the anime.
I don't remember either. Also, that has some very interesting shoes that Lugosi.
Yeah, it's like
I like
it's like
the
those
fountain
Netherlands
and
thing.
it's got
How do they
reviews
call
of
again?
porn shit.
He's got some
The
stompers.
clogs.
Those are some stompers.
Don't expect me to put visuals of these shoes in the podcast.
Oh, no,
I don't feel like it.
They looked at
Damn
those
it.
wooden shoes.
Okay.
Yes, they look
Like-
like
yeah,
shoes to our
like
Just
Pinocchio?
one frame, keyframe in a picture of the shoe just flying at the audience.
No, I don't know how to do that yet. Stop making me do more work. Okay, so yeah, Lugosi finds the bug. He picks up the orthopteron of some sort, and
What's
yeah,
the deal
he's
with Lugosi and bugs? Like, I never really got the story implications of that.
he likes bugs. They're small and kind. Like me, I like bugs.
Yeah, it makes
I'm not
sense.
small and kind. I'm large and mean. But
If I were to think about it like in a long perspective, like it's pretty like, oh, like Ghostie's a gray wolf, so he must like carnivore and meat. But on the inside, he's a sweet guy with likes bugs. I mean, he has a little beetle in his home.
he's got a cabochon,
Yeah,
but that's
he's got
kind of
cabochon.
spoilers at the moment.
Not really.
We don't learn about cabochon until
Cabochon
later
doesn't-
on.
Cabochon doesn't-
Yeah, but come on.
Excuse me, it's Beatley.
No, it isn't.
It's Beatley.
Beatley.
Exile.
I want to know who voiced
also-
the Beatley.
Oh man. Before we continue, listeners, Churro is our newest project manager, so he is now doing a lot of archival work and organizational work for us. So that's good.
I can't
like
be
that.
Hi to
pushed to
Churro.
talk at the same time, but I imagine I'll be talking.
Get wrecked. Okay. But yeah, so now Lugosi flashes back to when he's in the room with Louis, who still looks weird because it's chapter 3.
His always neck's cracked.
Yeah.
We have
I
Lego
don't-
Louie.
Do we
Oh.
see melted Lego Louis yet?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think so.
No,
It's
I
just
don't
we-
think
we
it
so.
will-
just looks like a Lego.
I think that was
He
last
always
chapter.
looks kind of like a melted Lego.
And just for prosperity, the grasshopper is actually in the anime.
You
Oh,
took it.
sweet.
nice.
Cool.
Nice,
Oh.
nice.
Yeah, we should
Voiced
probably
by
go
Matt
like, back and forth. with like the manga and the anime. I think
Anime
we should probably
manga.
have like both manga decks.
It's like
and
a
Netflix
frame by
decks.
frame thing. Somebody
He's
have
probably
Netflix
voiced by Matt
decks, someone have
Mercer.
manga decks. Oh yeah, Matt Mercer voices the grasshopper
Yeah.
Orthopteran. I'm not calling him a grasshopper because he doesn't really look like a grasshopper to me.
Alright,
The
No one
bug.
that's
cares
pretty-
about my bug semantics. Okay. So Louis in the room. Zoe's looking nervous. Lugosi's looking nervous. He always looks nervous. We
Yeah.
don't worry about that.
That's funny. We got a Zoe here.
Yes.
We diggity do. Hey, Flying Blue.
Yeah, but on the bottom of page 6 though, where it's all three of them kind of talking to each other, just look at Lugosi's eyes on the
Oh,
top of the
spooky.
panel.
Ugh.
He's kind of drunk or like high or
He
something.
It is-
looks like he's
it is
gonna go
high
like-
eyes.
He's like, "What'd you say to me?"
Your horns are in a perfect position to gouge out both of my eyes right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
when-
like
when-
eyeshadow.
When doing Zoe, I try to do as much because goats go. So I'm like, how can I
Yeah.
put that in a sentence? So I just made him like, make him last his words a little bit longer. Like he had really bad sushi at the gas station.
Oh, I never noticed. I never noticed the first frame of Zoe where the neck is just like turned around by 180
Oh yeah,
degrees.
he's like, yeah.
I
Okay,
see
yeah.
you.
So continuing on, we got Ruiz looking real ponderous.
We have, I think it's
Um,
Kiwi in the stage-hands, but he has a
Yeah.
very, very long snout.
Oh
he
yeah, his
look-
nose is like twice as long as
He
usual.
probably listened to the Bill rap.
Let's hope so.
Then we get
I
a-
was gonna say something about that, but then I didn't because it's hella spoiler.
Yeah,
Is
and
that
then
Kiwi?
Yeah,
I'm jamming, yo.
It's Kiwi.
It has to be.
Holy shit!
Yo, this beat's fire.
Kiwi is huge.
Oh, and there's that
Kiwi's
owl.
huge.
The owl shows up like 3 times and never speaks.
And
Or
then
actually,
we,
no. he
Kiwi
speaks
looks
more
so
Cartwright than
buff.
We then get a quick
Yeah.
look at Adler, and Adler's pretty cool.
Oh no, Adler's design is amazing.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can we talk about how he gets the antlers through the hat and through the skull?
Who cares?
Like, what? No, I care. How is
That
this
Disney magic.
possible?
I think
Haru
it's
gave an explanation about how deer shirts work, and they have really stretchy neck bands. But how does it work with a hat? How does it work with a plastic or actual bone skull?
it's a two-parter.
Yeah,
It's
so like it
Ah!
starts.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
has
so
like a
it starts in
bottom
the
and a
front.
top part.
Yeah.
The skull, and you
Yeah, I know,
slide
but
from
what-
the bottom.
But what about the hat? It goes through the hat.
I
I
love
mean,
that Disney
it's
magic.
No, I
probably
think you
It's probably like
put
a
it
seam
over
that
your
you can't
muzzle.
see. Like it might be a zipper or something, you know, that it's two part.
Yeah, it might be a
Where it's like a front and the back part of the hats. And so
Maybe
when
it's Velcro.
together,
Like there's Velcro
Yeah.
on the brim.
No,
It
they
could
just
be.
weld on the hat.
Yeah.
Get like
Whoa,
a
they
torch
weld
and
it on?
weld
That's
it on.
crazy.
It's the same universe where they make clothing for hippos and sharks. Like anything can happen.
Well, sharks
Sharks?
don't wear clothes because the sea people don't wear clothes because
Oh, it's
everyone
kinda-
like.
I'd
That's
love to
kind of
see a
a-
shark.
Oh,
get
I
arrested.
gotta
That's not a
move that.
spoiler.
Uh-oh.
yeah,
That's
stop
not a
talking about spoilers.
Bleep.
Stop thinking ahead, wquiz. You fucking pleb.
Yeah, wquiz, I'm not giving you any hints, any like
Cape's-
timestamps or
Cape's
something. It's
epic,
all
though.
on you.
I love that.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, Werewolf. I cut out the beginning part so all of your timestamps didn't fit last time. So I just listened to them through anyway. So yeah, I can do it now.
Oof. I
Um,
wish we got like a full play of Adler. Like I wish
Yes.
Taru
Yeah.
would actually like go through and actually make Adler. Or heck,
Yeah,
the
that would be-
fans.
There's a lot of plot into it.
Like,
It's not just some random
she-
play.
She did make a premise for it. Lugosi talks about it in chapter 1.
Yeah, about like how death is.
No, it's
not
chapter 2 actually.
Death or something.
No, it's about Ellen who is supposed to die, but then she convinces Adler to find her a good place to die, and since he's a Grim Reaper, he was like okay with it. And then like as they go through, they fall in love. Lugosi explains it in chapter 2, but
Okay, that's actually a really good story. Fans,
Yeah, right?
if you're listening.
Well, we know what Paru has done to good stories, but
Oh.
Hey,
Stop.
Now that's a big spoiler, my dude.
is it? I didn't go in depth at all whatsoever.
That's more of a
That-
teaser than anything.
That could be
That's a good teaser. It's a
interpreted.
good teaser.
In
No,
many,
because
many
you're
ways.
spoiling the story. Like actually, you know, like you're giving people who are starting off here in chapters
I'm
1 through 3 at the moment. You know,
I'm just saying we know what happens to good stories with Paru. I didn't say what happens. I say we know what happens, but they don't.
Yeah.
Or they do. Who knows?
They turn
Does
into
anybody know?
animes.
The whale knows.
Hey!
So moving on, we have and we have Louis and I like this shot, this frame in page 10, where it's like
Yeah.
the outside of the room, and it's
It looks-
kind of like
It's like Animal Crossing.
It's a little isolating, you know. It's like they're the only one.
Yeah, it looks like an Animal Crossing perspective.
Yeah, it does actually.
What page are we?
10.
10.
Woo, we're almost halfway there. But
Yeah, no, I didn't know Zoe was a middle schooler. Because I was expecting like everyone's in high school, but it turns out Zoe's like a middle schooler.
Well, Japanese school system is like, it's funky compared to like American. Isn't
Yeah.
Well, like boarding schools. I think someone like researched this. Boarding schools have like the 3 middle school years and then the 3 high school years or something. I don't know.
If anybody knows a Japanese school organization, let us know in the comments. And make
Yes,
sure
we
to
do that.
subscribe.
We read them, and I personally like every comment unless it's offensive.
Dang it.
Everybody who's
but
been forgotten
Yeah.
you liked, make sure to comment that you're forgotten.
yeah,
No, I
yell
know.
at wquiz.
I know page 11 is definitely like a memorable one of this chapter.
Oh
Oh,
God!
yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are you? Ouch.
Oh, this might be the most frightening Louis shot ever.
Dude, oh god, page 11, Louis. Disturbing.
Very spooky.
No, you
Ugh.
can't capture under anything.
Did you eat the script, Zoe?
It's racist.
And if I did, what are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Kiss
Lou.
you.
I
No,
want
that's
to
all
say
it's
something. I want to say something that Louis would totally do, but it's spoilers.
Don't say it.
No, like, what if he just started kissing Zoe?
Oh no!
What?
Did you
what
eat
type
the
of
script?
fanfic is that?
If Party Rocker. If Party Rock is in the house tonight. You know?
Dude, man, that's how Louis stands up to people.
Yeah. You wanna mess with me? I'll kiss you on the lips.
That's whenever Zoe says, "Don't threaten me with a good time." And then we're moving on to, and then we get the most disturbing image of Zoe in the next page.
He's just like,
Dude, his neck, Zoe's neck has gone through hell in this chapter.
Yeah.
wow, all over the place. Oh, we got Louis with the suit jacket. I want one.
Why does he call it the gym? Like in any case, it's.
I
Not a
don't
gym.
know. It's an auditorium. That's what it is.
Translation error.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, get it
scans,
through
what's
your
going
skulls,
on?
hot chocolate scans. It's an auditorium.
Not a
Do you see
gym.
people
What
working
does
out in
Viz say?
there? I don't know.
What's
I
in
don't
the
have my
original,
mom
like the real
anymore.
translation? Oh, okay.
I lent them to someone, and they are not back yet. So
Yes. But
Jay,
make sure
could
to
you
support their
translate
official release.
yeah.
Yeah, I can do.
All right. Yeah, no, it's definitely these few chapters are one of the very first and last times we see like actual shading done by hand. Because later in the chapter, no spoilers needed, but the quality of the art gets so much more detailed in the future.
Yeah. Paru hates digital art. Like,
Really, I did not know that.
She hates
Yeah,
doing digital.
she made a
Really?
Twitter post where she was explaining how she was trying out digital art with the tablet and everything, and she just was like flat out just not enjoying her time drawing on it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, no,
Hold on,
Who would've
I think
thought?
I can find it.
most of her work has been like done by hand on paper, which is it's really cool. It's really really cool.
I want to see her like. I'm trying to look for it. Like I just looked up Haru Itagaki stubborn Twitter.
Okay,
because
this
she
is
said,
interesting.
Like, stubborn. And the second or the third result is the what is titty tweet.
Okay, in the
which
German version,
the
they say
context for that will come
gym.
Wait, isn't
Oh.
gymnasium like a type of high school though?
No, no, they say Turnhalle, which is gym.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, gymnasium and the actual gymnasium.
But yeah, gymnasium is Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
lot
the
of
thing we
translation.
do in Germany.
Well, I'm glad this manga is reaching out to all the languages out there.
Funkadelic diggity dudes.
That's really interesting.
Oh, okay. We got the grabs tie scene on page 13.
Yeah,
Oh, page
that spawned how many fanfics?
We're Only Animals has quite a few of those scenes, but I only know this because Argent Nix made me read it for a while. I didn't continue. No shade.
I don't really read a lot of fanfics because I'm scared of what might happen.
You don't need to.
Yeah,
I
because
don't. I live a happy life.
Yeah, no, we're slowly leading on to like the conflict of this volume.
Yeah, I think I'm too busy like completely analyzing like every page of this manga to like get ready to dub it for like I'm too busy doing that to read manga.
I'm sorry.
No, I just like I study these pages, dude. Like
Yeah, it's definitely good to read before you do recording, so you can get a context of what mood to put in your voice.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
What type of
I've read
Beastars Bible is
chapters
going
1
on
through-
here?
I read chapters 1 through 30 like 12 times each,
Nice.
like in succession.
Whoa.
No, and it's really helpful to do those live script readings before recording because it really helps with putting the emotion in.
I like doing direction sessions, but we don't do them the way I like doing them. Back on the old project that this spawned off of, they did it in a less efficient way. I'm putting that lightly so I don't offend anyone. They basically did like table reads in a big voice chat, but instead of doing that as just like a primer, they did that and recorded the chat, and it
Oh, no.
wasn't good.
Yeah, that sounds no bueno.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we do that differently, and we have come much further than they did.
We've come a long way.
We're halfway done with season 1, bitches. Yes.
Let's not do it in the least. Let's do it in the least offending way. We're halfway done, bitches. That's Bill.
Yeah,
I choose my words carefully, Sid. My words are calculated.
Uh-huh.
I can do math with words, bitch. No. Okay. Where were we? Page 14.
We're
Page
talking
15.
about fanfics, I think.
Oh, okay. But where were we in the manga?
13 going on to 14.
Yeah, the telegraph scene.
pondering his thoughts while
Okay,
looking
yeah.
at the
Tag
statue.
Oh my god, Louis' neck, what's wrong?
Hi. He's like a giraffe. Oh, and then
Is giraffe
on page
technically a
14
spoiler?
no,
It's an
because
animal. It's an animal.
What?
Hey,
You
we
mean
could go into
Romeo?
the name of characters going into the in memoriam. Yeah, I have an idea for a thing, but you'll see. Okay, we got Lugosi doing like the angry pose
Yeah, we get a bit
Hold
of
on.
talk about leg.
leg.
Can you please announce the pages before you go through them?
Leg.
That'd be a good idea.
Page 15.
Okay.
Thank you.
Zoe is anxious but grateful, and then Louis a dick. So that's cool.
Again with Louis' neck.
They're just cracking every
Holy
time.
shit! He has like a huge neck at the bottom frame.
Yeah.
He's a
Like,
thick man.
holy shit! He's just been working out.
Today is neck
Nick
day.
already-
Tomorrow is neck day. Wednesday is neck day.
Every day is
Um,
neck day.
Every day is neck day. Okay, page 16. We go back to Lugosi on the balcony.
There's a lot of
um,
little cool like after effects here. Like I love that little fog effect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
and
what
I
I've
like
heard.
his little mention towards the fountain guys because they're just kind of there being a fountain.
But I like his
As
head, though.
guys do.
Everything on page 16, though, his head movements. I can just like envision him, you know, just kind of like lazily and just like wandering, like looking around with his eyes, kind of like at everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are really good poses.
Yeah,
Haru.
those poses are actually really good.
Page 17 is where we get the first really weird looking Lugosi. Check out this dude. It's like that one image that's like the furry, but it's just like this is just my art style, you know?
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah.
The one where the wolf is like looking
another
forward, but
thing.
the snout is going to the side.
Yeah.
There is a herbivore. Oh God. Oh my God. Everybody saying herbivore in episode 2 really fucked with me because it's herbivore. And
It
people
is
tell me it's
herbivore.
both ways, but I'm like, is it?
Oh, it's another Legoshi situation.
No, but it's an
It's
actual
Lego
word. It's
sheep.
not a
I
Yeah,
like
it's,
how
it's
like how
herbivore.
in German it literally translates to plant eater and meat eater.
And that's how
Oh,
it
I
should
spy
be.
an iFunny watermark there, werewolf.
No, I just stole it off of Google. They all have the iFunny.
Yeah, no.
Herbivore pronunciation.
Legoshi's
Herbivore.
covering his eyeballs in page 19.
Do you say
Say
a
it. Say
herbivore
eyeballs
or
again.
a herbivore? But it's also spelled the same, so it's like what?
Yeah, let me just rub my eyeballs real quick.
There we go.
I can.
Shouldn't it be there Zen herbivore?
People argued with me so much about just
No,
herbivore.
It's
Well, like
not an because in order for an to be a thing, then the next word has to start with a vowel.
Well, okay, so that's a funky bitch because because if you say it with a Cockney accent, it's an herbivore. But like, do you say in hour? It's spelled with an H.
Oh, I say with an AN, like in an
Well,
hour.
no, it's a silent
Welcome
H.
to the English grammar discussion podcast,
Well,
where
if
we
say,
discuss English
you
grammar.
can say it's an hour or it's a hour.
No.
I don't know what to do. It's a silent H. I don't know what to
The
do.
podcast
All right,
ends in
let's
an
move on
hour.
through- let's
So,
move on through phonics and back to the story.
Yes, no more phonics for us. We can't figure them out.
Are we on
There is
19?
herbivore.
Welcome to Project Linguistics.
Yeah.
101.
All right, got to change the whole channel name now. Let's go.
All right,
We're possibly doing
Today
like
we're
a
discussing the
remaster.
phonetical sound of ugh.
Okay, yeah, we're possibly doing like a redo, like a refurbishment or a redux, a remix. I don't know what the word is. We're
Remaster.
gonna remaster
Remaster.
of 1 and 2 because our shitty old editor did it, and we don't like them, so
Yes.
we might redo them with Jake's editing or Sid's editing, or
yeah.
if we get a third editor, their editing. But
If you want to
man.
edit it, then just join our Discord, please.
join our Discord, talk to us.
Dude, chapter 20 has an amazing building shot. I mean,
Episode
check
20?
out page 20, my bad.
Wow, we're just all mixed up here. I love that image of like Haru far away.
Yeah, it looks like a little
Where-
RPG character.
No, okay. So I skipped page 21. 21 is funkadelic, and I love it.
Wow, we're
It's
really
very
skipping pages here.
dark.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, we're slowly getting to like the what it actually means to like the plot line of Beastars. This is
Yeah.
like a
Yeah, this
little
is
snippet.
Catalyst.
Yeah,
In
If
chapter
Zoe
3,
had actually learned his lines, Beastars wouldn't have happened.
look at the second
Yeah,
picture of
thanks,
Josie
Zoe.
behind the pillar. Kind of looks
Little bit.
wonky, to be honest.
a bit wonky, yeah. But then the fourth picture, now that one's actually like really detailed, especially in the eye. The
Yeah,
little like shading
Oh.
under the eye.
Okay, Haru on page 22 is like my
I do.
favorite drawing. It's just like
She's zooming.
she's doopy.
Yeah, no, that's really cool.
And then we
No,
have the
they-
super detailed hands. What's going on with that?
I mean, the hands have always been.
I love that.
What type of Christmas Carol looking hands are those?
Yeah, like, ew. And then
Yeah,
we go
those
see.
motion blurs are really good, especially for like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Like paper
Mhm.
drawing.
Oh,
There's-
okay.
there's a lot of stuff here.
Dude, did I skip page 23? I did.
No, we're talking about it now. Actually,
No? Okay. Well, this part is done so well in the anime.
it's interesting
Adore
because it depends on what you
The
consider
music
to
makes
be.
it so
the
good.
music is amazing, but
Yeah, the music and the general atmosphere that's created with everything.
But it's kind of interesting because The manga does it as a sort of turn on instinct, but the anime, I think I said manga first time, but
Yeah.
but in the anime they do it in a way that makes it feel like almost like an infection kind of. I think I might be stealing
okay,
this off of someone. I think someone has said this already
yeah.
on YouTube.
I think it's supposed to be like adrenaline or something.
Okay. So I don't like the way like the scent goes into Lugosi's head and makes sort of a rabbit shape. Someone I was talking to thought it was like an 8, and they were like, "Why is it an 8? Why is it a whole 8?"
It's not an
Lugosi's
8,
head?"
it's a rabbit.
Yeah, it's like a
If you
rabbit.
change it to it, it's clearly the shape of a rabbit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know who this was, so I'm not gonna call
Okay,
I
anybody
think
out.
it's the shape of Texas.
Or
I'd
New
love the
Jersey.
different shading, like all the way at the top, it goes like normal Lugosi, and then right under it, it's like shaded Lugosi.
Yeah.
Wait, where?
On
Oh,
page
that's the last
23.
Yeah. His
but
little
yeah,
like
so, like,
instinct turn on thing. That's pretty cool.
I'm not a huge
Yeah,
fan
that's
of
a
like,
visual cue for that.
like Lugosi goes instinct Saiyan or whatever, and like
Well, I mean, he kind of goes
fucking-
instinct Saiyan in the anime too.
What was
yeah,
that? His Chimera?
I'm not. That's what I was talking about. I'm not a fan of that.
Hey,
in the end, but
Bleep that out.
I like him like catching up to Haru and like rolling over.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
No, now that animation, like I remember how many times did we see that one bit of animation in the manga? Like easily 5 to 10 times, because I think Studio Orange was super proud of it.
Manga. you
Yeah,
said manga.
I think they're gonna motion cap next season.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm fairly certain that that section there was motion cap, or at least a bit of motion capture. What was I saying? But yeah, like I don't know how many times they've had that particular sequence. They had it in the trailer, they had it in the first episode at the beginning and at the end. They had it like twice at least twice or 3 times before the end of the first season. I don't even know how many times they're gonna have it in the second.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they don't really mention it in the manga ever again
Yeah.
that much. Other than like
I
the
really do
first
think it's
few.
just it was just Studio Orange being really proud of that sequence.
What's interesting is also in the narration kind of perspective right now is there is a narrator.
There is a narrator.
It's Jack in the anime, right? Oh no,
I'm
it
not
isn't.
No, it's
is
Lugosi.
it?
It's not.
It's the Gosi in the anime.
It's Legosi.
Gotta love that Jonas Scott.
Who?
Yeah, Jonah,
Gotta
Come
love
on.
that Jonas Scott.
hit me up. Hit me up.
Please.
I've been asking. You better believe it. Ben Diskin did it. Ben Diskin had time for it.
What's interesting?
Hey, be nice to Jonah.
I am being nice to Jonah. I'm just begging him.
I'm so happy you guys picked such an amazing cast of voice actors in this, because as different as it is from the anime, like we're not even trying to impersonate the people who do the anime. Like we're doing our own
Yeah.
take on the voice, and it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
If Jake
we
the
heard
Silent
from,
was
like-
here. If only.
Was it Nathaniel who said that like sometimes manga dubs where people like imitate the anime voices are sometimes like offensive to the official actors.
Was that Big Diskin?
It might have been Ben.
No,
No, it
Ben-
was
Ben-
Nathaniel.
no, it's Nathaniel.
Okay, yeah. I think it's whack that Nathaniel got to have dinner with Rob Paulson. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Wow.
Especially with
inspiring.
Animaniacs with its reboot out. That's just fucking incredible.
I mean,
All right, let's go to the next page.
Let's talk about
Number 24.
Let's talk about page 26 of the third chapter, which is a completely different series.
No, it's not a different series. It's the hot chocolate scans thing. Look, the bottom line is we need more translators. I'm having to work on 8 projects while I have college and my job to worry about. There needs to be some translators who can help me with some of my projects. Why don't you just drop some of your projects? No, that's crazy talk.
No, cute.
And then chapter
Anyways,
4.
next chapter. Yeah, a moderately bad day for a rabbit. I gotta say that's a
Yeah.
very interesting legs.
It's like GTA wasted pose.
Oh, the anime. This is totally different. This entire episode or this chapter is like almost completely different than the anime.
But it still has the general theme of what's going on, where it's kind of like a day in the life of Haru at the school.
Here's
Mm.
here's Cestral's like earliest good stuff. I mean, she was the lemur in episode 1 as well. But this is where she like really started to shine as Haru.
Yeah, it was a good voice pick. That was really, really good.
I mean, we it was from the Casting Call Club audition, so yeah. She was a good choice, yes.
The memories of Casting Call Club.
I rarely use that these
You
days.
sure this is all done on paper? Because on page 2, there's some like shading there that really looks like it's more like a paintbrush on like a tablet than anything.
I'm sure it was touched up on a
I
computer.
think they scan it and then touch it up.
Okay, because like those little blotches of dark are way too
I
evenly spaced for it to be a pencil.
No, it's
some shading that's like stippling that doesn't work. That like
Of
people
course it's
can't
digital.
do.
It's cool though.
Haru doesn't do any of the digital work though. That's all her other editors.
Yeah, she like outlined that there's like 2 or 3 other people.
It'd be interesting to see like years from now, many years from now, like her works on paper will be on museums or on auctions. That'd be awesome.
Dude.
Museums.
Beast Complex
Museum of
prototype is like $9,000
Oh yeah.
or $9 or something. It was a
Yeah, the
figure
very
more
very
than
first.
with 9 in it. Yeah, so we got Haru here being annoyed by her who suck at.
Dude, page 3 is really, really cool. There's a lot of play on anatomy here.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing. I like on page 4 how she like is like, holding on tightly because I don't know.
There's a lot of grip. You know what I'm saying? Like those facial expressions and art style like really makes it feel like there's actual foreskin in there, even though it's just like a drawing, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I never noticed the 4 hours earlier. I don't know why I.
Oh, me neither.
Also, the cafeteria looks way different.
Yeah, moving on to that's a
On-
very different looking cafeteria than the one that we see in like the anime or even later parts of the manga.
Yeah. There's a tree there, but it's not the same.
And then we get Haru getting rejected by everyone.
On page 6.
Oh, I can see the goose.
Wait, what?
Goose.
I can see the goose.
Yeah, there's a little bit
In
of
the-
everything on
yeah.
page 5.
Page 5. Look, right next to the text box.
The
flamingo?
That says cafeteria.
The
Is it a
bird
flamingo?
that I may or
That
may
is
not
a
like.
flamingo.
Yes.
Oh, also Baby Goheen.
Is that a flamingo?
Oh wait, is that a spoiler? No, it's in the anime, so no.
Not only is it in the
Wait, what?
anime, but we just did it in our manga dub.
Oh, you should
watch
watch
that.
that.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm
Segue.
gonna be honest. This is probably coming out in like 2 weeks. So yeah.
Yeah, get on that.
This was
Bill.
recorded on November 29th.
Watch this be
yeah,
released in like December 20th or something.
Huh. Well, fuck.
Like a
No,
full
yeah,
month.
it's gonna be like.
How
it's gonna
often
be
do
like-
you release podcasts? Is it like
We
It
try to
should
do
be
it once-
weekly.
But
Once a
recently
week.
we've been doing it like one every 10 days.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
Not
we-
really. It's not a good schedule.
Yeah, honestly, we were originally we made this for it to be a weekly thing so that we could be in YouTube in the algorithm's favor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but instead it just gave us 45 videos. So
Hey, it's pretty cool though.
still
no,
pretty.
Poor,
Yeah,
poor
okay, so
Haru
we
was
got-
getting
No, the reason of the podcast like completely changed actually. Like
Yeah.
intentionally it was like, okay, we need something weekly or something to get the
You know what's
Algorithm.
interesting? On page 6 on the top right, I love how Haru's eyes goes from like completely black to like a little iris.
Dots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
those tiny
Okay, so we
specular
got-
highlights or something.
Where does she sits behind the cafeteria.
Yeah, she sits behind the cafeteria because she has to be pushed off and have a bucket of water thrown on her by
Yeah, but that's
Mizuchi.
different in the manga.
Yeah, what
like they don't go.
I know in the
Yeah.
anime a mattress gets thrown at her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not even in the manga
Yeah,
at
what's
all.
the deal with the
She's
mattress?
Wait,
pinning her flowers like at the base of her dorm, and then her roommates throw her mattress down onto her.
I
what the
don't,
hell?
I don't
Brutal.
quite get that. Like, why don't they just throw like a textbook or something? That'll do more damage than a mattress.
Well, because they're
Have
just
you ever
removed, because like
on
that's her mattress.
Oh.
Like they threw it out of the room. Now she has to bring it all the way back up to the room.
Yeah.
And so it's just being mean.
And we still got Sally being a dumb,
Yeah.
stupid, fucking Sally. Get your shit straight. Sally is going in our named characters. So yeah.
Nice.
Not nice. It's gonna be a sad video.
I love the big pause on page 8.
Oh yeah, just like to look. There's a fucking. Oh, have you seen the rhinos in this?
I also
Wait,
see what the
dude,
rhino.
Look at the pillars. The
bad.
pillars are paws.
Oh yeah.
Weird. That's like if we had pillars that were just feet.
I mean, we have pillars that are hands, right? Like there are pillars that have like hands at the bottom of them in our world, right?
What?
So
I guess.
I mean, are there?
There's
I
a
know
little bit
like,
of everything in this frame. It's like a Where's Waldo kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think there's a snake. Is this like one of the only other snakes?
Oh, I
we
do see
in
a snake.
Beastars?
Yeah, on the
Isn't that
railing.
crazy?
Oh, right.
Whack, dude.
Wow.
Maybe it's beep.
Maybe not.
No, it's not.
Thanks for
Oh, you
keeping
can see
it.
the
I don't have to
rhino.
do that.
There's a really skinny looking anteater next to the
Yeah,
rhino.
little boy, dude.
We have a hippo,
But yeah,
a rhino.
That I think those actually are Kiwi and Dolph.
No,
That would
Dolph's
be
the
Moro.
Dolph
hippo.
the rhino.
Yeah, Moro.
Moro. Oh, that's
Yeah,
Moro.
Moro.
Yeah,
Okay,
Dolph
Moro.
is a different character.
The hippo.
The rhino.
It's
a
so
hippo.
cool that they all have
Yeah,
names.
hippo.
I know all the names.
Carl really makes
Oh, there
every
is a
single
hippo
character
as
count.
well.
Is that a panda right above?
Wow, there are a lot of
Right
people
above
there.
the rabbit.
Looks
It
like
is
it.
a panda.
Okay, moving on. Haru's in a place with a spiral staircase, and then she gets walnut shells dropped on
Yeah,
her.
that's not in the. That's not
Bye.
in the anime.
No,
Not at
they
all.
confront her on the back of
That's the
the
magic of the manga
cafeteria.
dub.
Yeah, and then they throw her on the ground and spill water on her. Like I.
Yeah, they're terrible. Mizuchi sucks. Our Mizuchi does a great job. Thanks, Blanken. Also, I'm looking forward to hearing your new mic. But
Mhm.
Mizuchi sucks.
As like a character.
Mizuchi is like the worst, and I despise her as a person.
Also,
Well,
I
feel
think
that she feels that she's entitled, because of her status of being the Harlequin rabbit, and they're an endangered species, and so everybody has to take care of them. So
Yeah.
it's a normal, general, entitled person.
and I
just
want to say that this chapter, I think I remember doing the music to this page.
I
Oh,
think
neat.
I
No.
think.
did
No,
you?
it's episode
'Cause this
2.
was in This was in episode 2, dude.
Oh.
No, what's cool is that we're so used to seeing up to this point Haru be so delicate and just pushed around by her carnivores, but then on this page with this character Mizuchi, we get to see her sassy side. Like it's like, hey, you can't just push me around. I'm a flipping rabbit.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
there's the
I
water
like the-
bucket. Page 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they do pour water on her, but in this building and not on the
Outside.
So it's even
Wait.
more asshole-ish.
Yeah. The bathroom scene where she's like drying her dress is in the anime. And it's also in the manga, but like that's one of the few small parallels. I've skipped ahead quite a bit to page 15. I don't
not
know.
good.
Page 15, warm proof of kinship. The last thing you'd want in Beastars are you gonna stop me?
Oh, well, okay. There you go. He was stopped.
It's
All right,
magic.
and so like the interesting
No.
part about this portion of the story in the anime is that it's kind of they moved the positioning of it around. So we get to see Legoshi pounce on Haru before this chapter right here, going kind of back in time as to what
Ooh.
Haru's day was. But in
Yeah.
the anime, it's actually in sequential order, where this actually just happened straight up before Legoshi attacked
Well,
Haru.
Kind
I
of.
never thought about that.
With the first episode of the anime, the very first thing we see is this scene. is like the pounce scene. That's
Correct.
the very first thing that we see.
And so,
But
and
then-
that's in the time order.
yeah, but then after that, we go back and go through everything.
But in the anime, we don't get to see Legoshi attack Haru first,
Yeah.
like how it was in the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Wait a
I
minute.
never gave a thought about that until now.
Actually, never mind. Don't wait a minute. Continue.
We're
Sorry.
now going to wait a minute.
Damn it. I
Da,
don't
da,
wanna-
da, 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 da.
Let's put some Jeopardy music on here. Rest in peace, Alec Trebek.
I already did that. Oh yeah, rip.
You know what's strange? On page 17, before we move on, let's look at Legoshi on the bottom of page 17. It looks like a puddle.
Yeah, just
It is just eyes.
Actually,
He's the
melted
smoke
Legoshi.
monster from Lost.
It's just little eyes.
Yeah, how does even if he was like crouching, like how could his eyes get that low? That's like at his feet.
Yeah, he's going.
That was not a sound effect, listeners. He actually did that.
Yeah, it's all go.
That's such a clean sound effect, though.
It really is.
You just flick your cheek and
Holy shit.
I can do it too. We are both
SFX.
liquid. So the way Swift edited this was so that it was just like, okay, I'm on page 17. So
Okay.
Sestral went, the winners of this world. And it was like, dude, why did you put such a big pause in it, Swift? Like, it was the full line, and it was just like a full line, but then Swift like cut it in half and then separated it so much. And it's, it annoys me. to this
All right,
day.
let bygones be bygones, and we will do a better job in the remaster.
Hey. Is it a
Hey.
spoiler?
Now,
What?
well, let bygones
really.
go. How is that a spoiler?
No, the remaster.
No, we were
literally-
talking about it earlier,
we literally
Sid.
just talked about it, man.
Yeah, we
Okay.
literally just talked about it.
Okay, I'm stupid.
I think we're all a
They
little
forget
stupid,
everything.
except for
That's why you have the bucket of butter on your
What's
head.
up?
no,
Yes.
Sid has a bucket on his head because it contains.
It's margarine.
Margarine,
Sure.
butter, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
I can't.
everyone's got their own little ritual on this server.
What?
It's so
Hot
awesome.
butter. You were laboring under the misapprehension that this was butter. Fuck
Yeah,
you,
no,
it's margarine.
No, ever since I joined this server, like I can't see image. Like if I see butter, it's like, oh, it's Sid. If I see a Shiba Inu, it's Sheeb. If I see a tiger,
boy.
it's Bill.
Oh, if any of you listeners want to draw fan art of Sheeb choking me to death, please do so.
Or
We have a question going.
of any point.
Nah.
We've received like 3 actual fan art things though, which is hella cool, and they were
Can you show the example?
probably
Okay, the thing about these is they've been getting like simplified each time for some reason, and now it's just like
Like
modern
minimalist,
art
yeah.
or something. It's like really minimalist art.
You know,
I
there
will
hasn't
not
been, there hasn't been
read
pixel
my-
art of it yet.
Oh, that would be
Ooh.
cool. Maya could do that. Okay. So on page 19.
Page 18?
What? Page 18? Paid 18.
That's a name of a number.
Paid 18. Okay. Are the animals who live by their feral instinct. Why would you do that? That sounds stupid. You can't think for yourself.
I was
And then on
destined to
page
be a
19
loser. Oh my goodness, aren't we all?
Haru called herself a loser in this one, which she ends up being
Yeah.
because of her role in the manga. But I will
Stop.
go any further.
And then again, we have Legoshi, who is so whose eyes are so close to the ground.
Yeah, no, he's a Pac-Man ghost.
Oh, and then we got the creepiest Legoshi ever on page 20.
He looks like a
That's-
Dark Souls monster.
That's like, oh Jesus.
There's
yeah.
been creepier Legoshis in like later chapters.
This is the creepiest Legoshi in my opinion. Wowee. Oh, this is a good sequence. I don't want to edit it onto the thing, but you can see Lugosi like start to approach Haru and Haru run.
On 21?
21.
Yeah,
21.
Actually, you know what, listeners, if you aren't following along on the manga while you listen to this, I don't know what you're doing.
Are we requiring our listeners to like read the manga along with us? Like, what's going on?
I mean, if they want, you can do it if you want. You're missing out if you. I'm just saying, you should do it.
You're not a part of the cool kids club if you don't do that.
Yeah, you gotta do that to be good.
Haru
I'm a
goes
cool kid.
swoosh.
Yeah,
Both
she
ways.
run.
It was a good chapter. It was a good chapter.
It was a good chapter, and then we got the fucking hot chocolate scans thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could get them on here. That would be interesting.
Hit us up.
Well,
Hot
like
chocolate
G-Dap or
scans.
someone.
Do you guys know if there's
Yeah.
how many English translations there are?
We have Hot
2.
Chocolate Scans, Hybrid Gumi.
There's another one somewhere.
What?
There's a third one, and I don't remember where. It's not Hybrid Gumi. It might be people from Hybrid Gumi, but it's not Hybrid Gumi.
By the way, has Hot Chocolate ended the manga already?
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
No, they haven't.
I think the first chapter
Not
where
yet.
they
Okay, not yet.
start is 155. Yeah.
Sweet.
Ooh, we're gonna have to
Yeah,
figure out
so
which one.
overall, these chapters, I think that they're actually quite important because it sets up the dynamic between Legoshi and Haru.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The kind of, problem, setting up the problem, that, he attacked her,
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
And this is only.
now that we can like say it and we still have like time, what do y'all think about the plushies?
I think they're cute. I want to sell them, but not yet because we don't have.
Can
Profit.
someone send a link to the plushies just so I can get a reference?
They're where
I know it's the thumbnail of podcast 18.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
wasn't that in the last podcast in regards to Project Cherryton lore?
There's the title. Here, hold up. I'll just put the thumbnail
Yeah,
in.
wasn't there like purgatory or something in the last podcast? Here we are talking about our own lore.
Yeah, we're talking about our own
Oh,
law.
it's epic.
Ooh, we can incorporate that into the thing you were talking about, Sid. I can't talk about it any further.
Anyways, I don't know if like anyone agrees with me, but I think Lyco is the best made out of all of
Okay.
them.
Sure.
So 21 is the
And that's
last
totally
chapter,
Bill.
by the way.
That is
21 is the last
100%
one.
Bill.
And not
Some other character.
Is that Sheeb on the left or?
no, that's
Well,
true
that's-
actually.
Oh, it's true. I wasn't on the last one, so.
It's Onyx, my OC. What if you watched podcast episode 13, the Reddit God one, you would have seen more reference of it.
Yeah, it's in the
Hello.
podcast.
Also, hang on, was
You
it?
got plushies.
I think it was episode 12 that had the first appearance of my like weird outfit that my character is now forever wearing, like the orange jeans.
Oh yeah, I think that was kind
Whatever
of my
is.
fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drew the first one. Everyone,
It looks
bases it off that.
cool
Everyone
though.
copied.
Based on
Yeah.
your reference has
Oh, that
An
too.
orange.
That's right.
Wait, my reference. That's what my. Hang on, I don't even know my own characters.
yeah, like oh
No, oh, in the reference, I don't have any.
That's where it came from.
All right, and so I did some digging, and the third team that we were speaking of, who did the English one, is like a Tatagami team.
Mhm. Oh yeah, interesting.
Tate.
I
That
think there's like, I don't know if there's another one.
Are we separating away from the manga right now?
Yeah, we're not really
Yeah,
talking
well,
about it at the moment
We're just
because we
talking-
still.
yeah, no,
have,
but
like-
I was just like doing, yeah, because
Um,
we mentioned that there was a third team, and so I just did some digging.
Nice.
digging.
Yeah, no, we it hasn't even been a year, and Project Cherryton has been
Yeah,
going.
we've gone
in a good way.
very. I don't think we're gonna hit 2,000 this year. Definitely not. But I think it's possible to hit 1.5K.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Now, if we could hit 2K, that'd be amazing.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely at 1 point. As of right now, we're like 1.16.
17.
Oh, I'm looking forward to January when the anime season 2 comes out and people start looking for Beastars. And then
They
August,
find my music.
massive, dude.
Hey, there might be, is there going to be any Rexmas our fans should be looking forward to?
Oh, yeah. It might be a
We're
Rexmas.
planning on something, maybe.
We might be thinking about something regarding that, maybe, but only maybe.
Guys.
Don't read into it.
Don't read into. Why would you say that?
I just don't want people to read in.
We don't want people having false hopes, you know?
Yeah, because
I know what you mean.
if we can't end up doing something, I don't want them to be super disappointed because we promised it. So instead, I'm going to make a hollow statement with no substance.
Yes.
That's PR for you. That's communication.
Yeah.
You don't want to
You
commit.
always
Just say,
answer a question with saying, that was a great question. Thank you so much for asking.
yeah. That's just how you stall for time. It's just
That's how it be.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it flowing.
What's your favorite breed of carrot? That's a great question. That's a really great question. I'm glad you asked. I'm actually making time for me to think about a breed of carrot. The orange delicious is wonderful.
Also, I don't know if Leaky Lick Husky is gonna allow us to put this on, but thank you for the art, Leaky Lick Husky. That's like the first Leica art that there has been in a very long time that you posted. So thank you. I have a very weird pose.
Yeah, no, the fan art that's been made so far on this server, it's so good.
Yeah, it's actually like good fan art and not other
Yeah, we got
stuff.
a ton.
Yeah.
Should we include some Project Cherryton fan art in this one?
Probably.
Yeah.
So that's the most
Oh.
recent Onyx that I got.
I'm looking for the one
Okay,
of
we'll
like.
plop that in.
Very cute.
So I guess we're just talking now. Yeah, we got 4 minutes left to just talking.
Yeah.
All right. So
minutes.
we
die.
be hyped for season 2.
I am hyped for season 2.
It is, man.
I'm hyped for season 3.
You know me.
Darn.
Any chance to see more Juno? That's me.
Wow. The
Without
number one
too
genius.
much giveaway, I'm just so excited to see so much more voice acting done in this series. It's so good. Everyone's doing such an amazing job.
The thing is, I think we can like talk about like the season 2 trailer. We should probably have like an entire episode dedicated to that, just because of kangaroo and whatnot. Or like, is it a kangaroo? I don't even know.
Yeah.
It probably is.
But like, yeah, I think we should have an entire episode dedicated to that 2-minute video. Let me check. I have it on. Yeah, the 2-minute video that a lot of people are making videos on.
But on the last like 5 seconds of the video, I really love the music. How like it just kind of goes into a kind of like a techno kind of like beat kind of a thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
then-
like really different.
yeah. I really love that.
Yeah, I made a remix of it. Cherryton people, listen to it, please.
Dude, it's awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on making an 8-bit version of the soundtrack.
That'd be great.
Whoa.
I want to hear the
Well, at
full
least I could
version. I don't know when
homage.
that's going to be released, but I would love to hear the full version of trailer music.
Actually, yeah, 8-bit having 8-bit renditions of the songs would be really cool. I don't want to steal Sid's idea, but I might do a couple of them on my own just to check it out.
You do it
Juno's
together.
love pretty please.
It's epic.
So we're reaching the end here. Let's go ahead and start doing our final thoughts. Flying Blue.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, you guys. Project Cherryton 100 years. Keep it going.
Yes. Okay, FriedChurro.
Of course. Like I was saying about chapter 3 and 4, the discussion that this video was based on. It was very important about setting up kind of the problem that Legosi has to solve later on in the story. As always, it was great being here.
Yes. Sheeb?
Hey.
It's epic.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah.
Get better, Sheeb.
Sid?
Oh, I'll try.
Yeah, well, looks like I got the dud. So,
He
What does that entail?
You can't see
well,
it, but
it's
but there's
nice
like a
being on here
small
again.
smile creeping up on the side of my face. You know.
Yo, can you like slowly slide in a Sid dud?
Okay.
Maybe.
W
You
quiz.
got the dud.
You got that.
Last words, W quiz?
Oh, well, if it's my last word, then I guess I should go out with one that I really like.
The last.
And it's Übernachtungsmöglichkeiten, which means overnight
Thank you.
accommodations in German.
I give that a.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I'll be gone.
Maya's not here, but I think she was.
Yeah.
I think she is feeling not well. So
Yeah.
good luck
Get
to
better.
her. Get better.
Yes.
Listen to
Get
my-
better.
Would you-
Get better. Sheeb. Get better, Maya.
Hey,
Everybody
hey,
just get better.
oh,
You know?
yes.
Yeah, it's December. It should be happy
better.
time. Or at
The
least by
world
the time
needs
this
healing.
releases.
Yeah. Flying Blue, can you do one more like
Yeah.
I want to end the podcast on it.
Always remember, subscribe, hit that like button, and hit the.
There we go. That's
Thank
that
you all
that's
for
the
listening to the podcast. We will see you all
That's
next
it.
week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.